nervous. Oh my God, wait.
He pulled out his pee-pee, and I was like, listen, I was like, I told you I'm a virgin or whatever.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. I don't have no, listen, I have tea, but I got wine. All right, let's get into this story time. First of all, let me do my disclaimer because I don't want, first of all, I don't care who judges me because I know my truth. And people that actually know me in real life, I know my family, so I don't have anything to lie about. So with that being said, I'm a pastor's child. I was still getting my ass whooped all the way up to maybe 17 and a half. I almost got my ass whooped when I was 19 when I got kicked out of college. But that's a whole nother story time that I already have. So with that being said, I also had brothers. So I never really talked to any boys. One, my father was not having it. Two, I was afraid of him. I was afraid of my father. Three, I didn't want to embarrass him nor my family by doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing. So I just never gave myself up to anybody, and it took me a while. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 21. I was 21 years old working in a nursing home when stuff went down. For all my OG subscribers, y'all know when y'all see this my granny duster, it's the story time. It's going down. Before, when I first got into the medical field, I was a CNA. And that's what I got my license to do, to become a CNA. I got this job at this nursing home. I was working there a few months, but I was working the morning shift. So, I don't know the people from the night or the evening. When I'm clocking out, they're clocking in. So I don't know none of these people. As per usual, y'all know stuff been going down in my life my whole life. So I was going through a little situation, and I had to switch my shift from the morning to the evening shift. So on the evening shift, y'all, I had the hardest post on my unit. The patients I had were just, oh my God, I'm not going to elaborate because of HIPAA law, but child, it was hard. So this particular night, this particular patient, it was all out of whack. And this guy, he worked in a laundry room. He's the person that washed the shitty sheets and the towels and the pad things that go on the bed. He's the one that wash them and distribute them, or if there's an emergency as far as a cleanup is concerned, he's the one who would do it. That particular night, all the CNAs, because they were helping me, we were back and forth, but I didn't go down there yet. Eventually, I made my way down there, and I saw him, and then he just looking at me, and I'm like, why are you looking at me? In my mind. Now, at that time, you guys, I've never dated a man. I've never been in a relationship. I've never dated a man, so I don't even know what the flirting, I'm not catching it. Got the towels, went back upstairs. I didn't pay no mind, like I said. So as the weeks go on, and he'll come upstairs to drop something off. He'll just stare. Don't say nothing. All right, no problem. One night they had a staff appreciation dinner thingy, and he had to come upstairs and eat. So he come upstairs. So now here he come, finally introducing himself, speaking to me. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Da 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 da. So fast forward again. I had to go downstairs to get linen. As usual, if you work in a nursing home, hospital, you know the tea with the linen situation. We always short. We never have enough. But yet these people expect us to, So anyway, he kept trying to talk to me. I'm like, what is going on? I was like in my mind, I was just like, is this man flirting with me or whatever? So now by this point, I'm home now thinking about this man, at 20 years old, 2021. So more months go by, and then one day he was like, come here, let me talk to you. So I was like, talk to me for what? I was like, well, I'm busy right now. He was like, on your break, I just want to ask you something. So I took my slow self downstairs and he kissed me. So no problem. No problem. Just picture, I need y'all to use y'all imagination for a minute. Picture a woman, a female, young girl, that's never been in a relationship with a man, never nothing. And then that happens. So I was like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, I'm attracted to you and this and that. And I was like, well, I have to go. So I ran my ass back upstairs. Y'all, I was scared. It was so embarrassing though, because I'm like, oh my God, bitch, like, you're 20 years old. What are you doing? Like, you shouldn't even be running. Because I was attracted to him too. I was. I'm not going to lie. I was at the time. I hope my husband don't hear this. He gonna kill me. But that's not even the point. So then more weeks, more months went by or whatever. We keep running into each other, talking to each other. Eventually, I got comfortable talking to him, and we got really cool. On his lunch break, he'll come upstairs, eat his lunch with me on my lunch break, and things like that. It was cool. So one day, he messed up. By this time, we got each other's phone numbers by this time. So one night, he texted me. He was like, you know, I want you to, you know, really chill with me on your break downstairs. So I text back. I said, for what? Y'all, I'm so embarrassed. Because if you know who I am today and now, that's why I got a ring. But anyway, I was just so nervous. Oh my God. I was nervous, y'all. So anyway, so I was like, okay, bitch. I got on my phone and I started to get on Google. Just thirsty as hell. On Google, does sex hurt? I don't know if I could say those words on here, so I'm trying not to be too graphic. Does sex hurt? What do I need to do? All this stuff. All of a sudden now, in my pocketbook, I done packed a pair of panties. I done packed a washcloth. Y'all, I was just thirsty as hell. Just thirsty. Thirsty. Okay. So, I get to work. I'm like, oh my God. An hour until my break. I'm scared. So then he texts me. He was like, are you nervous? I was like, yeah, I'm nervous. I don't know what you want me to come downstairs for. Because he still didn't say, you know. But by this time, because of the amount of flirting over like 3 months and talking and me and him being cool, you know, common sense. So now it's lunchtime. I go in the bathroom. You know, all this stuff. And I go downstairs. First of all, if this man was a killer, he could have killed me, because the way downstairs is, it's a big old room with all the washer and dryers, and then there's another room you could go straight through, and it's a door. So we went in there. He closed the door behind me. Y'all. Y'all help me. I can't get through the story time. I'm so nervous. Oh my God, wait. So anyway, he closed the door behind me. And he started kissing me or whatever. So he started doing what he do. You know, first of all, that was probably the worst kiss he ever had from a female before in his life, because I've never kissed a man. At that point, I've never kissed a man. I've never had sexual relations, kissed. I've never done anything with a man before the age of 21. So he's doing what he does, and I'm like, oh my God, this feels so good. Child, then he whipped out the stuff. First of all, he pulled out his pee-pee, and I was like, listen, I was like, you know, I told you I'm a virgin or whatever. I ain't got time. I don't know what to do. So he got his pee-pee out, and then his little shrivel balls. And I'm just like, Lord, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to go back upstairs. I did. Don't get me wrong, he didn't force me to do nothing. If I didn't want something to happen, when you look around, there's plenty of weapons, honey. I know how to use anything as a weapon. He didn't force me to do nothing. You know, it was mutual, but I was more reserved because I don't know what to do. Like I said, I've never been with no man. So he got his pee-pee out. And he was like, just, you know, da-da-da-da. So he did his thing, da-da-da-da, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be graphic. And it hurted. It hurted, but it didn't hurt to where I'm like, crying or whatever. But he was, I could tell he knew what he was doing. Because he was a grown man. He wasn't a 20-something. I think he was 33 at the time. He was a grown man. And, yeah, so he did his thing, and, it was alright. It was alright. But, yeah, when I saw the stuff back then, when I saw his stuff, I was freaked out, child. Freaked out when I saw his pee-pee. So then by that time, in my head, I'm like, oh my God, what did I just do? Then I looked at my phone. I done went 10 minutes over my break, all this stuff. So I had to go in the little bathroom thing and you know, I already went on Google and did what I had to do the night before. Yo, I'm so thirsty. I am so thirsty. Did what I had to do. So I had everything prepared in my little purse. So I did and went back upstairs, and y'all, I couldn't stop smiling. I was smiling the whole freaking night. Whole night, smiling. And every single week after that, it went on for like almost a year. It went on for almost a year. Y'all, I just, looking back at it now, I don't regret it. But I do wish I had that romantic situation where, you know, the candles, the music, a nice hotel room, you know. But no, not Misha. Misha had to be shacked up on somebody's table in their laundry room in a nursing home. Like, I was just, y'all, I couldn't believe it at the time. But y'all, seriously, seeing penis for the first time in real life when you never seen it before is a mess, child. It is a mess. Woo! I'll never forget it. I wanted to run my ass right back upstairs. It was so crazy. But I hope y'all enjoyed my little story time. I had fun telling it. I hope y'all don't judge me. I don't regret it. I don't regret doing this story time either. I wasn't too graphic. I didn't get explicit. You know, but it was, listen, I have so many other ones, but I just don't even think y'all want to hear it. So I don't even bother. But I'll catch you guys on my next video. Love you guys. Bye.